Camp for All is a unique and barrier-free camp where campers with all abilities get a chance to have fun. And this year, thousands of campers will get that chance because of some charitable folks. They're getting ready to go over the edge. We are here with Pat Sorrells, President and CEO of Camp for All, to explain all the fun. Pat, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Sophia.
Okay, we're going to talk about going over the edge in just a bit, but for folks that, haven't really heard much about Camp for All and its mission, tell us about it.
Camp for All transforms the world for children and adults with challenging illnesses and special needs. We're open all year long. We have a totally barrier-free camp. Everybody can do each activity at whatever level they can, no matter if they're in a wheelchair or not. We can lift you out of your wheelchair, up the climbing wall, and you can zip down the zip line and go home and brag on what you did at camp.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I'm sure the kids and adults do brag after they're done.
They do. And we also have family camps. We had a family of veterans a couple of weeks ago, and they wanted to come because they heard their daughter could ride a horse. Their daughter was in a wheelchair, nonverbal.
Yeah.
And she rode that horse.
And she did it.
And she did it. Mom and Dad were just glowing, and she was smiling big
Full
time.
of joy. Talk about the importance of Camp for All for families to be able to experience this.
Well, research has shown that the campers come and they leave with a sense of hope, a growth in self-confidence, and because they're surrounded by peers with the same challenges, they realize they're not alone. And a lot of times if you're the child with cancer or something like that, you're just focused in, your parents are focused in on getting you well. And all of a sudden, if you can realize, oh, I'm not the only one fighting this, and I see somebody that might be my counselor who had a brain tumor just like I did when he was a kid, but here he is, this big old wonderful guy living life, that means something to them.
It's hope. And
yes.
It's kind of a form of healing.
Yes,
as well.
it is.
Helps them get there. Okay, so we were just chatting about the event this weekend, Over the Edge. First, let's tell folks at home what Over the Edge is.
Okay, and I was just inviting Sophia to come and go over the edge, but we are going to be at the Woodlands Tower on Saturday, this Saturday, and we are inviting people to have the experience of a lifetime and rappel off a 31-story building. The opportunity to do this, it is exhilarating, but why are we doing it? Because we're raising money to bring campers to camp.
Yeah.
So you accomplish this. I've done it 4 times.
Wow.
I've lived through it.
Yes.
And you get to the bottom and you go, okay, this was really meaningful to me because I did something I never thought I'd be able to do, but then also I'm helping kids that need to come to camp have that experience by raising money for them.
And you remember why you're doing it.
Yes.
And so just to be afraid for about, what you said, 15 minutes or so?
It's really just that first little step.
Okay. That's, yeah.
Once you're going down, it's not so bad, except you do want to get down there. But it's that first little step that's kind of scary. But it's being run by this Over the Edge group that it's totally safe. They are so safety conscious, and you have a radio on, so you can talk to somebody, and you can say, my rope's not going up fast enough or something like that. You're in good shape.
And if you let go of the rappel a little too fast, because you kind of have to do it yourself, it's got a lock feature.
It's got a lock feature,
yes. So you're in good hands. You're in good hands.
Yes.
Okay, so if folks are interested in doing this, how do they sign up?
So they go on our website, campforall.org, and you go to the events page and sign up, and it's $1,500 to do it. So we can help you set up your web page so you can raise money for people to donate for you to do this.
Okay.
And then you get your slot and you're able to do it. There are other options too. You can toss your boss.
Okay.
They did that to me the first year and raised way too much money.
That sounds
I was a little
great.
insulted, but I did it anyway, and it was a lot of fun. But also, we have a virtual component. So Camp for All is a barrier-free site, meaning campers can do everything. We level the playing field. Yeah. So we are incorporating that in this event too. So you can do it virtually. Wow. And maybe you have a fear of heights. Who knows why you can't do or don't want to do the building itself,
Yeah.
but you can do it virtually.
But you can still do it.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing.
Yes, and we've had one donor has given the opportunity to some of our campers, if they're listening, or some camper parents, that if a camper wants to come, to contact us, and they can come out and do it virtually.
Oh, I love that, Pat.
Yeah.
Pat, do you have any other volunteer opportunities at maybe the camp in the near future?
There are volunteer opportunities all the time at Camp for All, especially now and through the summer. And you go to volunteer@campforall.org, and you'll be talking to Beth, and she can set you up. It is an amazing experience to come out there and volunteer and really see what we're doing. And you get to do things like fish with the kids, guide their horses. You can do all kinds of things, work in the kitchen. The parish school came out a couple of weeks ago, and this one little boy, all he wanted to do was have Miss Sharon's garlic croutons. And he got there and he got his croutons. He said, "These are not Miss Sharon's." And so they went in the kitchen, and what they did was, and this is what's so cool about camp, is that cabin had cooking lessons on how to make Miss Sharon's croutons, and they all went home with the recipe.
Yes, so much fun. Amazing. All right, Pat, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And I'll say maybe next year. I need time to prepare for Over the Edge, but I'll consider it.
All right, it's a deal. It's a
Okay.
deal. I'll remind you.
Okay, you will. Okay, you do that. Pat, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.